Welcome to your second stimulus check and stimulus package update. Hope you are staying safe and doing well today. We've got some very new and important details to cover quickly in today's update. But before we dive in, I just want to share a quick message. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but I believe someone out there needs to hear this message. The wise man once said, happiness is the only thing that multiplies when you share it. So, regardless of how your day is going today, be sure to put a smile on your face and smile at someone, share a smile with someone around you, and that will multiply your happiness. All right, let's dive right in. So, in today's update, we're seeing a headline here from CNBC that says that Congress aims to fund government for a week to buy time for spending. So, here's the deal: the deadline for the government spending bill was supposed to be Friday, December 11th. But right now, it does appear that Congress seems to be extending this with a 1 week spending bill. So they're providing a short term spending bill, which will keep the government running through December 18th to give more time for lawmakers to rush to strike a COVID relief bill. So they want to strike another stimulus bill, and they want this in conjunction with the government bill that will prevent a government shutdown. So this is a good news, and the bad news is they are not moving as fast as we want them to. But the good news is they are at least considering a stimulus package in the next bill they're going to pass in Congress. So if you've been following these updates, you already know that the bipartisan bill comes in at $908 billion. And this proposal has already gained some support from some key lawmakers. The Democrats have adopted this bill, and they want to use this bill as a basis for the next stimulus package that they'll put out there. And President-elect Joe Biden has expressed his support for this bill. And this bill does have some inclusion of the unemployment insurance. So the unemployment benefits will be extended with this bill. But the only problem we're seeing right now is that this bill does not include the second $1,200 stimulus checks to the people. And that seems to be raising some eyebrows right now. But before we dive into what some lawmakers are saying about this, we do have some lawmakers who have vehemently said that they will oppose this bill if it doesn't include the $1,200 second stimulus checks to the people. So this is a lot of controversy going on right now. There is a lot of controversy going on right now with this $908 billion bill. Some Republicans support it, a lot of Democrats support it, but the $1,200 stimulus check seems to be the major sticky issue at this point in time, amongst other things. So before we dive in, I just want to say, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And as usual, if you support the second stimulus check or more financial help to struggling Americans during this period, be sure to give this video a thumbs up right now. Just smash that like button. Thank you. Okay, so here's a tweet from Bernie Sanders. Senator Bernie Sanders sent out a tweet, and his tweet is pretty straightforward. So he says the economy is in shambles. Tens of millions of Americans are suffering. At the very least, Congress must provide $1,200 direct payments to every working class adult in this country. Let that sink in. So let me know your thoughts about this Bernie Sanders tweet right here. So Bernie Sanders, as we know, he's a straightforward guy, and he's been very vocal about giving the direct payments to the people. So he doesn't seem to be in tune with these stimulus bills that do not provide the second $1,200 stimulus checks to the people. So Bernie tweeted saying that at the very least, any bill needs to include $1,200 direct payments. Remember, Bernie has been a big proponent for $2,000 a month stimulus checks. But now he's saying that at the very least, any bill that will get his support needs to provide $1,200 direct payments to every working class adult in this country. Now, Bernie doesn't say what the cutoff point, income threshold is for the bill. He just says every working class adult in this country. So that needs to be defined a little better. But just taking his tweet at face value, you can see already that he is saying that most people, majority of Americans, need to get the $1,200 stimulus checks. And on that note, we do see a report from CNN saying that, so CNN Business did report today saying that many economists have advised Bernie Sanders to not kill the current stimulus package over stimulus checks. So a lot of economists feel like the breakthrough we're seeing in Washington right now with another stimulus package should be left to keep going, even though it doesn't include the second stimulus checks. And they're crying out and asking Senator Bernie Sanders, who is furious about the bill not including stimulus checks, to please let this bill, the next bills, go through. And right now, we're not sure if he's responded to this, but Bernie has sent so many signals. He said hunger in America is exploding, and he has expressed that the American people need help, and they need help now, in previous statements, according to this report. So I want to hear from you in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about what Bernie Sanders is doing? Do you think he should just let the bill go through and support this bill, even though it doesn't include the second stimulus checks to the people, but it does include the $300 per week unemployment benefit extension? Right now, the economy really needs another stimulus to pick up. So the jobs report we saw for November, the new jobs that were added to the economy was just not what we expected. They were very disappointing, right? We did see that not as much jobs were added as the economists have projected. And this is really going to be something that is of great concern if we need to see the economy thrive at a better pace. Because right now, with the new wave of virus cases and lack of stimulus, a lot of small businesses may be laying off, not just small businesses, major businesses too, may be laying off a lot of workers. And there is a major concern surrounding this. So another comment we have here, or another major report we have here, is from Politico. So this report shows that Senator Josh Hawley, a Republican, a GOP lawmaker, is asking President Trump to reject a stimulus bill that does not include the second stimulus checks to the people. So he said he met with President Trump, and he said he did talk to President Trump. They had a conversation. In fact, let me read what he said according to this Political report. He said, and I quote, "We had a good conversation about it, and a pretty thorough conversation. He asked a number of questions." He's speaking about the President Trump. He asked a number of questions about the state of play of the different proposals, and I think it is fair to say that he was surprised at the direction that some of these were headed. So speaking about the proposals, and Josh Hawley was clearly saying that he thinks President Trump is surprised that some of these stimulus packages did not include the stimulus checks and some other direction that this was headed. So again, it does seem like some people are not supporting these stimulus checks, both on the GOP side and the Republican side. These stimulus bills, sorry. Again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or a side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.